Are we ready? It's not recording yet.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew.
What's happening, Angel? What's up?
What's up? I'm still at work, so you guys are going to get the walkthrough as I'm wrapping up testing tonight for COVID patients.
I'm glad you have your background. That's very HIPAA compliant of you.
So
That's
tonight
great.
we have Stephanie from Ashtabula County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Stephanie, welcome.
Hello, live from my living room with fuzzy coloring and craziness. So sorry about that.
You look great, Stephanie.
Nice and ghostly.
Thank you for coming on. So there is a lot happening COVID world that keeps us kind of in. But I hear that you have some inside scoops on what there is out in the world of COVID through our whole county. But before we get to that, can you explain to people what is it that you do?
Sure.
Okay.
A lot of people think that at the Visitors Bureau, we just walk on the beach and drink wine and, go out to eat. And we do all those things. However, it's big business in tourism. So travel and tourism is the third largest industry in Ashtabula County. And it is the purest form of economic development. So we are essentially the marketing voice for the county. It's our job to invite visitors for the outside in and tell them why to come and what there is to do. So a lot of the work that we do is outside of the area, and that's why people don't really see us or know what we do all the time. But what happens in tourism is everyone knows who's gone on a vacation is you go, you visit a place, you spend your money, and then you leave. And so we love that, right? So the more tourists that comes in, the better it is for the sales tax that they spend and the lodging tax that they spend. So when someone comes and spends a night, any lodging property on their bill, at the end of the day, there's a bed tax. And that's how we get funded. So the other beauty of this is we don't cost taxpayers a dime. It's the visitors that pay for the budget in Ashtabula County. And then we use that to market the area and invite more people to come in who spend more money and pay bed tax. And then we have more voice to go out there. So it's this vicious cycle. The more people we get, the more we can promote. And in the last 5 years, I just celebrated 5 years here at the Bureau. Yeah, exciting. I'm loving it. We have seen bed tax grow by 20% in 5 years. So that's huge. What industry grows by 20% in that small amount of time? And even during COVID world, I am cautiously optimistic, knock on some wood here, because we are still only down about 15-16% for the year as far as bed tax goes. And the reason for that, I think, I'm sorry, dogs in the background. This is the COVID world too.
That's okay.
The reason for that is in Ashtabula County, our assets are ideal for social distancing, right? So Lake Erie, going to the beaches, the wineries, who doesn't like sprawling out in the vineyard, enjoying a glass of wine, rivers, fishing, camping, all of that's been huge this year. I am also the mother of 2 rowdy black labs, and I'm fostering 3 puppies right now.
Wow.
So,
yeah,
you get a day in the life of Steph's house, and tomorrow and Friday I'll be working from the office. Forget this craziness.
I think you touched on a really good point is, Ashtabula County is the largest county in Ohio, and we really are perfect for social distancing because of all the room that we have. You can go to the beach. Well, I don't recommend going now. You can still go look at I typically, I'll go, if I want to get out of the office, I'll go grab lunch and then go down to the park and eat lunch in my car or something because it's
pretty.
It's a beautiful view. But the tourism industry, like you said, is perfect for right now because of all the wineries and how big they are and how spacious they are.
Right. So the covered bridges were a huge hit this year. People found this renewed sense of covered bridges. Are you putting my puppies up on the screen, Dave? I have them live if you want me to hold them up one by one.
So
what are their names?
I was going to tell Andrew, that's the puppy that you can't see because it's by Dave's butt. The other butt. The little guy right there that has the perfect pose, that's the one I want.
Oh, you want him?
I want him. That's my puppy. I'm just saying.
Puppy.
I love him. He's got that pose like, what's up, girl?
Yeah.
The poser.
What are your dogs' names?
My barking dogs are Frankie and Rebel. We just lost Darla, but I foster for a rescue. And these 3 boys came up to us from Kentucky. They're 6 weeks old, and believe it or not, they are siblings. So they're
Cool.
quietly sleeping right now. I'll walk over.
So
If Angel can walk, I can walk.
you foster, and then
Foster.
What
I
happens
find them
next?
homes. If you ever come to our office, don't be surprised if there's puppies that come to greet you. Here, let's see if we can get them on film.
Yeah, Steph, you can walk. This is a fun show. Oh
my God.
Are you waking up?
Those
Hi.
dogs are adorable.
Come on, wake up, baby.
Oh my goodness.
This won't be so
Hey,
much.
this is the one Angel wants.
Yes, yes. Here's my puppy. Look how cute.
So after you,
Okay.
so you're fostering, so you just have a home for them, and then someone adopts them?
Yes, so if I can find a good home for them, I'm allowed to adopt them out on the down.
Okay.
But if I can't, the rescue helps to find a good home for them. So this is your little guy.
Oh my, look at his tongue out.
He's adorable.
He is cutie. He thinks he's a scarf though, and he doesn't understand that now he shouldn't be sleeping. He should sleep at night and not wake me up.
Ah, yeah, I see. Well, that's what
Right.
puppies do.
So if it all works out.
It's rough being here.
Yeah, it is. It's rough, all right.
If I am able to adopt him, we should do a name the pup.
Oh
Name-
yeah.
Name the pup
Right?
contest,
So
yeah.
he is a
Yes.
scarf. So
What I'm
see,
looking at right now is that this
we'll just keep. So this is I'm in the running for the cutest interview.
Yeah,
Yes,
you win.
one. Yep.
So anyway,
sorry.
back to tourism. Sorry about that. We get distracted easily, but there's zero stress in my office because we have puppy therapy on a regular basis. However, I will say my staff has been caught eating puppy food because I cook for them. So it's chicken and rice and vegetables. So I've come in multiple times, found my staff eating my puppy food. So the joke at the Visitors Bureau is I feed staff dog food. So you guys.
Is the Visitors Bureau open right now?
The Visitors Bureau has been open, and we've had regular hours, but visitation has shifted this year. People are looking for consuming information differently, in a nutshell. So digital information versus stopping into an office seeking information. And so what we're seeing is the analytics on our website have totally jumped up. Huge requests for travel guides. This year we've distributed 99,000 travel guides.
Wow.
Actually 99,500 because I think I only have 10 boxes left in my office. And so that's huge. People are planning differently. But we have a really great promotion that I'd like to talk about if you guys will let me. It's called, this yawner here, it's called the Gift of Travel. And so it's been made possible by the Ashtabula County Commissioners. They gave us some money from their Economic Development Fund. We put together travel packages because really we represent 300 small businesses. So our goal is to help them survive and get through this gap because clearly the summer season is always the busiest season for travel everywhere. And we need to really get through this hump of the winter when tourism is normally a little bit slower. And this year with COVID, it's even slower than normal. So what we did is we created these gift packages. People go on our website, find the Gift of Travel. Dave's got the image up. He's good. You guys got a good one here. And you pay $100. You select a lodging property, your choice, any of our members who are lodgers, and then you select a small business. You get $150 certificate to the lodging property and a $50 gift certificate to the small business you choose. So you get a $200 value. The gift certificates don't expire. So if you don't feel comfortable traveling right now, you don't have to. You can give them as a gift. You'll be the favorite person. And how often do you 50% off of gift cards? I mean, come on. So the Gift of Travel, there's just a few more days left because we still have to process any orders and make sure they get in the mail and get to people in time for the holidays. So get online and buy the Gift of Travel this year. It'll help
Now,
all of our
Steph,
small businesses.
What's the website?
Visit ashtabulacounty.com. And if you jump on our Facebook page, it's on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. You can just click, it'll take you right to the page. And you can just search even Gift of Travel.
I'm hoping that a lot of my friends or family don't listen or watch the podcast right now, because a lot of them gift for Christmas and they don't know it yet. But I think it's not you, Angel. No, not you. Real friends. No. I love this idea. I think it's such a great way to bring tourists in. I mean, my dad lives in Lake County. He spends a lot of time out here, just, with me hanging out, and we go to the breweries, we go to Bridge Street, we do that. And he goes with his wife to the wineries and all of that. So I think it's a great promotion. I think that's really unique and really cool. So I commend you for that.
Thank you. So what's been great is from the county seeing the value in this, when we approached them, they gave us $20,000, and then we charge $100 a package. We have 200 packages. So if you do that math, that's another $20,000. So we just doubled their money. And then when people travel, people who spend the night spend 3 times as much as those who come for a day trip. So let's just assume people come with a friend or a loved one, and maybe they spend another $100 when they're here. So we just tripled the money that was given to us, possibly quadrupled if people spend a lot of money on wine or food or whatever they choose to do. And so it really is a way to quickly infuse some money into the economy right away with our small businesses, but then when people come, they'll continue to spend. So that's the hope to get us through this hump. We really are optimistic about it, and we see travel and tourism as being one of the cogs in the wheel in the economic recovery through this crazy COVID year. And let's hope that 2021 has some COVID-free travel in it.
So Steph, can you, off the top of your head, and I hate when I do that to people, do you know of like the certain eateries that are part of this gift of travel?
The certain businesses? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. So anyone who's a member of the Visitors Bureau was included in this that would sell gift certificates. Obviously, there's some members like the I don't know, the Chamber of Commerce. They don't necessarily sell a gift certificate.
Yeah.
So it's free to be a member of the Visitors Bureau. A lot of people don't realize that. We have 3 tiers because we want it possible for everyone to be a part of our organization. So any business who is related to travel and tourism in any way, they can be at a free level. And then there's a $100 level, and then a $365, which is $1 a day. So it's very affordable, and it only makes sense for people to be at the level that would work for their business. And we'll be real honest, we're not in the business to make money. We're actually, doesn't matter how much money comes in because we spend it promoting other people's businesses. So
yeah, I'm on the website right now, and lodging, really, Angel, anywhere you think, anywhere you go, anywhere you think that you could go, every winery, Buccia's on here, we've had them on the podcast.
Yeah.
Their B&B.
Their bed and breakfast, their winery.
Yeah.
We actually, the people who have purchased so far, what's been fantastic is we're not seeing the same 5 or 6 businesses being purchased. We've bought certificates from dozens and dozens of businesses all over the county. We have to drive down to Cherry Valley tomorrow. We'll be over in Jefferson tomorrow. We actually have to be at one of the wineries in Madison tomorrow to pick up gift certificates. This was supposed to be a little bit easier. My poor staff of Brandy and I was supposed to, hi Brandy, can you run around to 10 places today? And tomorrow, can you do 10 more? So it's been a little more work than I thought, but in the end, it's really gonna be good for our businesses.
Absolutely. No, I think it's I think it's really unique. I think it's really cool. And like I said, it's cool that you can mix and match. And I think it's great if you get a place in Conneaut and maybe do a place to eat in Ashtabula, so you can see, the entire Route 20 corridor there and head on down to Bridge Street. And the dog is just eating me up.
I know. Sorry. I'm going to put him down. I'm sorry to leave the
No,
thing.
that's okay. That's okay. Angel,
Well,
you got to
I'm glad I know what I'm going to get Dave, since Dave's my friend.
That's cool. Awesome.
Just saying.
I just made gift giving easy for all of you guys.
Yeah, for sure. And nothing says easy gifts like a gift card. Use it the way that you want.
There you go.
You said infuse some money into the local economy. I think that's what we're all about. So
That's what we're all about. And so, it's a really fun industry to be working in. We're really spoiled, but with so many members that we work with, truly, there is a lot of travel and tourism happening in the county. And the people that come in are incredibly positive, and we want them to be the megaphones to go back and tell their family to come and visit. But what we hear time and time again is when they come, it's their experience of the people in the county. It feels very authentic. People feel very real. It's unique. I mean, much to some people's dismay, you can't find a Starbucks in Ashtabula County, right? It's mom and pop coffee shops. And people love that because none of us travel to eat at Applebee's or Olive Garden. We can do that at home. We want to know what are those unique places that we can't experience elsewhere. And Ashtabula County is really affordable. It's easy to get to. When we're a day's drive to something like 30% of the country can get to us, probably more than that, depending on how fast you drive. But it's a really fun business. What we're doing right now is we're working on next year's 2021 travel guide and content information. So we're seeing all the digital traffic. We're updating that. We're changing some of the content. We actually, every year we roll out a new A in our logos. And so we have tennis rackets because Ashtabula City will be using those on their tennis courts. So that'll be rolled out in 2021. We're doing some additional digital media. We actually have really fun. We got contacted by a local city manager, and students at St. John's High School are following. They're super fans of one of these TikTok personalities, and his name is Suryat, which I'm too old and I had no clue who that was. So my 13-year-old clued me in.
he's from Ohio.
Said,
I know that. He's from Ohio.
Yes.
I zone out
Ohio.
watching.
He's from Rocky River. His real name's Joey. He goes around and features downtowns. And these kids invited him to come, and he agreed. He does it for a living, so he needs somebody to help offset some of his costs. So he's going to come, and we'll invite the kids to show him around certain areas of the county, and then he'll do a video to promote us, and he targets that 20-something crowd. So we're not afraid to try new things and do some different stuff. And the beauty of this area is we have so many stories to tell. So I can, talk about fishing. I can talk about hiking and biking and the food scene is fantastic, the wineries, the recreation. There's just so much. And the other bureaus around the state say, geez, we only have one or two of the things that you guys have to do. You have all these things to do in one place. Do you guys realize how lucky you are? And the truth is, I'm guilty of this too. We don't. Like, I always challenge locals. When's the last time you went and watched the sunset? I mean, when's the last time you went to the lake? When's the last time that you played like a local or like a visitor place? So we're telling the visitors to live like a local, but I'm challenging our locals. You go live like you're on vacation. Take this staycation to the next level.
Absolutely. And in this realm of COVID, I think that's a great message because, you want to be local, you want to stay close, you want to go to the perk and grab coffee, but I try to live like that. Like I want to go and act like I've never been to a place before. And try things, even though when they walk in, they say my name, that's fine. But I still like to live like I'm on vacation. I'm going to go and enjoy myself.
So here's some trivia stuff for you.
Ooh.
The museums are really undersold in this county, but do you know what a perambulator is? And do you know why you should care?
Something to do with the Marine Museum, something to do with water, ship. I'm just throwing stuff out, guessing.
So perambulator is a baby carriage, like pram. You probably heard the word pram. And in Jefferson, we have the world's one and only perambulator museum.
Oh.
It is run by twin sisters, and they have an incredible collection of thousands and thousands of baby carriages. Yes, they are filled with dolls, so some people, that does creep out. However, it is an amazing place, but these ladies make it because they can tell the story about every baby carriage. The Smithsonian has borrowed pieces from them. Rumor has it Lady Gaga was there 2 years ago touring the Perambulator Museum.
Wow.
They have Lucille Ball's baby carriage, Queen Elizabeth's baby carriage right here in Jefferson. So Who knew, right?
Who knew? Fun fact.
Fun fact. Weird, wild, wacky places to go in the country. We got the Perambulator Museum.
That's something.
Yeah.
Did not know that. That's interesting. I'm going to look into it, though, because I'm going to post about it when I post this episode.
There you go. If you have, little girls who are into baby dolls or little boys who are into baby dolls, whatever, it's a really cool place. It's clean. It's meticulous. They change their displays all the time. You don't know where to look first. It keeps going and going and going. And people pushing the baby carriages or in antique clothing with antique jewelry. It's really amazing.
We'll have to get them on the show.
Dave's got a picture.
Steph, we'll have to reach out to them to get them on the. Oh, look at Dave. Is that an alligator on the? What is that?
It's umbrella. She's holding umbrella.
Oh, it's an umbrella.
Alligator,
umbrella.
Alligator,
Tomato. That is kind of creepy, although very cool for our county to have.
The county has that. Okay, I'll give you one more. I know you guys cut me off because I talk too long sometimes. The largest piece of beach glass in the world, Ashtabula Harbor. Maritime Museum, 275 pounds. What it was is your guess is as good as anyone else's.
Yeah, right. Where'd that piece of glass come from?
Nobody knows. It washed up on a private owner's beach in Saybrook, I think.
Yep.
2 years ago.
Well, you don't have to look too hard for that one, at least.
Right. So you can find that one pretty easily.
If this was a game, I would say I was one up on Andrew. So I still am beating you in trivia of Ashtabula County. I'm just letting everyone know that. I still win.
I will say, though, that on command, Dave pulled up a picture of almost everything I've said.
Dave wins.
Even my puppies.
That's true.
Here's the tiebreaker. Who can guess what this is?
Oh.
She doesn't want to lose. My chin.
Andrew's beard.
My chin. Yeah. Thanks, Dave.
Andrew's finally hit puberty, everyone, for those who are just watching us for the first time.
I just finally. No.
He got gray hair before he got facial hair. So
I only shave once a week. So
nobody judges.
No. Yeah, of course not.
This angel judges you.
Stephanie, before we wrap up, is there anything else you wanted to promote or anything you wanted to push out to to our listeners or to our followers?
Yeah. So I already gave you the challenge to live like a visitor, right?
Yep.
So what we're going to be asking people to do in 2021 is to help us be real authentic in taking pictures. We want real people in some of our promotions. So if you're out and about with your friends and family, everybody's got a smartphone with a fabulous camera these days, right? We want to use pictures of real people in our county to promote ourselves. So please send us your pictures. We're constantly looking for them, and we need everything from all over the county. I'm in the process already of creating the 2022 travel guide ideas. We've already wrapped up 2021. And so that's a great picture. We can start with that one. And so what I'm looking for is smiling, happy people enjoying activities in Ashtabula County. So there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And if it looks like anywhere USA, I probably am not interested. I want like special things. So now you have to go to the Perambulator Museum and take pictures of yourself in the museum enjoying it.
Stephanie, to that point, I know a lot of people that visited a lot of the covered bridges and a lot of the barn quilts this summer and took a lot of pictures there with their kids and posted a lot of those. So that was even a great promotion that you ran over the summer too. And it was very unique, and you get people out all around the county. You know, you get people down to Andover, and
right.
I don't know how many times I went to the Angel, that coffee place that we had on. I can't remember where it was.
Wall Street down at Jefferson?
Wall Street Cafe?
No. The coffee place that we had on that was like, it was Orwell. I think it was in Orwell.
Oh, you're talking about Harvest.
Harvest, yes. So I don't know how I went down to Orwell and there's like a little like farmer's market. That's what it is. It was a farmer's market there. I went there like every other weekend, I felt like, and just to get out and go there and get coffee and, you know, check out the barn quilts and do all of that. So that's a great, unique experience. I have a few pictures from that, so I'll have to send those to you. But we're looking, so 2021 is going to be a big year for that. So
yes, big year for that. I mean, really, the region itself, it really is on a tipping point. If you look at all the different development happening, these new businesses coming in, we've got new lodging properties opening, we've got new hotels opening all over the county, actually, not just in one place. Some of the stuff that Spire is doing, it's going to just skyrocket what's already happening. And, you know, people are doing some really good things really well. And so it's just my job to promote them and all the experiences that they create. So I'm lucky to have great members.
100%. You're exactly right. I mean, yeah, there's a lot more coming. So where's it from, Angel? That looks like the harbor too, probably.
It is. It is a delicious drink at Renix. Delicious.
I think you had a fun weekend.
Well, I'll be in the office with puppies on Thursday and Friday. If anybody needs a hit of puppy breath, you know, they'll be there all day with me.
Great.
That's what we
How
do.
About, before we go, Stephanie, how about how to get a hold of you? What's the website one more time? And
Oh, sure. The website's, it's a mouthful. Visit ashtabulacounty.com. I will say that's one thing we do wrong. Nobody visits counties. We started to brand ourselves as Ohio's wine country, so we'll eventually have a website like that. But visit Ashtabula County really is a mouthful. At least you can spell it. And
when I say where I'm from, I just say I'm from wine country, like the
that's perfect.
You know, and really plug that.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And you can always email me. I check the email no matter what, and it's Steph, STEPH, @visitashtabulacounty.com. That's the best way to get me.
Perfect. And if you need some dogs, they can email you too. And
email me too.
you're a jack of all trades. Wine,
we
dogs.
Are. I got a visitor scheduled at 6 tonight to visit a dog. See, we don't mess around here.
Wow.
I have to screen them.
Just don't give my dog away.
They're looking at the brown one. It's okay.
Okay.
They're safe. They all look so different. The brown one looks like a little boxer. The black one looks like a little Ewok.
They're adorable. They are adorable.
We're a dog house.
Perfect, Stephanie. You guys have anything else for her?
No, thank you so much for coming on and talking all great things of Ashtabula County.
There's all kinds of great things. We're really lucky. Thank you guys for having me and for doing this podcast.
Yeah,
so much
thanks,
fun.
Stephanie. We appreciate you so much.
Happy holidays.
Happy
holidays. Yes.
All right. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.